Building a solid physique takes years of training hard, and recovery needs to be taken as seriously as the training side.
And to recover properly in between sessions, the diet is absolutely essential.
So today I'm going to show you just 3 high protein meals that have helped me build some muscle over the years. So we're going to get straight into meal number 1, which is a meal I had literally religiously every morning at 6:30 a.m. for like, what, a year? So it was a pretty simple meal, but all we needed was 4 rounds of bread, 1 banana and some peanut butter. So the peanut butter I used to use was like this Meridian one, which is a lot better than this one. This is like a cheaper version, which probably hasn't got the best stuff in it, but you know, for this video's purposes, this will do. So I'll make this meal up in a second, but I'll go over the macros first. So for carbohydrates, we've got 94 grams, fats 38 grams, and protein we've got 32 grams, bringing the total calories to 861. My favorite bit of the loaf of bread was always the crust as well, so we're certainly gonna have that. Every morning as well, without fail, I always had to have a good old cup of tea. So I'm actually running out of peanut butter, so I've put 25 grams in, and that's how much I've got left. So I'd usually use 40 grams of that, so you're gonna have to pretend this last round of bread was with peanut butter, but because I've run out, I'm gonna have to chuck on some biscuit spread, which I don't know how that combination is going to go down, but we've got to work with what we've got. Okay, there is the meal. So 3 rounds of bread with peanut butter and banana. Just ignore the fact that this one has biscuit spread rather than peanut butter, and I'm actually interested to see how this tastes. Back to the cup of tea days. It's all about coffee now, but a cup of tea back then was the go-to morning beverage. I'm going to start with a biscuit spread slice because, like I said, I've never had this, and it's, yeah, we'll see what it's like. I've not had this meal in like 2, 3, maybe more years, and you know what? I can see why I had it every morning. So I've just been to the gym and trained, so it's time for the post-workout meal, which is the next meal I'm going to show you. So I actually introduced this meal probably like 2 years ago, and since then I've been having it pretty frequently, and it's not just been for a post-workout meal, but it was often the case. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen and make it up. So what we're going to need is 200 grams of chicken breast. So I pre-cooked these the other day, so there we go. So sometimes with this meal, if it's not a post-workout meal, I'd have a little bit of cheese. So today, because I've just trained, I shouldn't really have it, but I'm not that bothered about being 100% optimal today, so I'm just gonna have 30 grams of that. Also for this meal, we need 2 bagels and some lettuce. And you know what? I've not had a proper bagel in like over a year easily, because I spent most of the year last year dieting and I was having bagel thin. So to have the full Monty, mate, I'm excited. And as for the sauce, as always, I'm going to go with some light mayo that's actually light. 10 calories, oh, it's not focusing, 10 calories per 15 grams. Right, that is enough chat. Here is the meal. Oh, here we go. I'm actually so excited for this. It has been too long since I had a proper bagel. Okay, so now it's time for the last meal of the day, the best meal of the day, and this is a meal that I had throughout the whole of my 2022 diet, every Friday on a rest day, and mate, it will not disappoint. So we will need 400 grams of sweet potato, which we will make into fries. We'll need 2 skinny beef quarter pounders, 2 buns, 30 grams of cheese, and some lettuce and tomatoes. Total calories for this meal will be 873 calories. Macros are as follows. So we've got 113 grams of carbs, 17 grams of fats, and 58 grams of protein. So let's cook up this meal. It doesn't get too much better than this, does it? Every Friday I was having this whilst losing body fat, and it wasn't a cheat day at all. It was fitted into my calories, into my macros, and trust me, I really enjoyed it. This was definitely the thing that kept me going through that diet. So I've been thinking, and I've got to be careful about thinking because it does hurt my little brain and mind, but I've been thinking that I could potentially do a series of all the meals that built my physique. I don't know if that is something that interests people. Let me know in the comments, because obviously this is just 3 meals of many that I've had over the years. So yeah, just let me know in the comments section if that's what you want to see. Remember to drop this video a like if you enjoyed it. Smash the subscribe button below if you haven't already. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers and I can't get there without your help. But on that note, I'm out. I'll see you in the next video.